Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC has shown an initial reaction to our support area and also basically the first target in this Fibonacci extension box, the 78.6 extension at 72 cents. The price reacted to that and it shows, a first small rally. However, that is of course too weak. We cannot really confirm yet that the wave 4 is in, that the wave 4 correction is complete. No, it's too weak. I need to see much more price data to really confirm that. The idea is that the price can, from here, start a wave 5 to $1.10 plus. That would be the ideal scenario. However, we are far away from that. So first of all, the price would need to break above this descending trend line here that we've got on the chart to give us an initial indication that a low is in. At the moment, this could just simply be a very first and early reaction to a support line or to a support box, basically. Bear in mind, we also had a head and shoulders pattern that formed on this chart. And the measured target of this head and shoulders pattern takes us down to round about, here I've got the vertical line still on the chart, to round about 61.5 cents. So there's still much more room to go. I'm not saying we have to get there. I just added this, this kind of target for confluence so we can add it to the chart to check if it does overlap with certain structural support levels or even Fibonacci support levels. And yes, indeed, you can see it at around 61 cents. We have previous structural support from October. And it could be that if we come down to that level, I don't use these head and shoulders targets very often. They are not super reliable. I rather focus on Elliott wave. I focus on Fibonacci retracements, extensions. But it's still worth looking. If we have the data, why not use it? And it points still into a region in which the wave 4 definitely could go. Because even if I am looking at our Fibonacci extensions that you can see there in the white box, that still would technically allow for a move down to 59 cents because if we are looking at the structure that so far has evolved, the 1.618 extension level would point towards 59 cents. Again, it's just another level. It doesn't mean we have to get there. It would actually be quite low for a wave 4 and it would be a little bit lower than ideal. I would like to see the wave 4 finish. So this yellow wave count, this current correction, I would like to see this wave 4 finish before we see a sustained break below 64.65 cents. Because we're dealing overall in the yellow wave count, which is the bullish interpretation, we're dealing with a diagonal structure. I am giving it a little bit more space in a fourth wave, okay? Because typically we don't really want to see a fourth wave break below the 50% retracement, which would be at 70 cents. And it did even hold that at the moment. Okay, so it's holding that. But in a diagonal, we have to allow for a wave 4 that even goes down to the 61.8 retracement. Technically, there is no Fibonacci retracement where I would say in a diagonal, we have to call it invalidated. Invalidation point is actually at 50 cents down there. But it's all about probabilities and we have to use the Fib levels to really be able to reduce to narrow down probabilities as much as possible. And therefore, I am very much focusing on the orange box. So support all the way down to 64 cents. Below that level, it might indicate that the white wave count is playing out, which is bearish, short-term bearish, and could send us back to 50 cents or below. At the moment, I'm observing the yellow count and I'm watching if the wave 4 is finished. I don't assume it's finished yet. I think we could get another dip into support. Those corrections can take quite a complex shape. And it would take a break above the descending trend line as an early indication that this correction is over. Better would be a break above the B wave high at around 87 cents. And then obviously it will not be confirmed until we break above the wave 3 high at 98 cents. And then targeting, obviously, the target for wave 5 is $1.10 plus. That's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.